What's up, guys? So today is the day I get to put everything together. Been waiting for this for about a couple weeks to get all the little accessories in. Got the gun vise in, and so now we get to put everything together. So it's pretty exciting. I already put the levels on. Got this sucker nice and level both ways. So now we got to mount the Maven, put the scope rings on. We got some Christensen. These are the PRSR rings here. And we're going to mount those, the Maven, with these rings. We got a M-Lok arca adapter and the RYDR bipod. So we got a bunch of stuff to put on here, and I'll just kind of walk through what I'm putting on, show you how I got this thing leveled, and we'll go through that. So stay tuned. So setting up this tip 10 best gun vise is pretty easy. Put a few pieces together, and it goes together really nicely. I did have to get this raised up as high as I could to make sure that rifle was level this way, but it is working. Got it clamped here on the back, made my left and rights. This was nice to get the left and right perfect. You can adjust that. And then I got the barrel level on here, and we got this, we have the barrel level ready here, and then the reference level here. We'll move that to put the rings on and just use the one on the barrel now that everything is set. I've been debating on if I wanted to shoot this brake or not. I know that brake's pretty nice and that really will reduce recoil, but I do have a silencer central adapter brake that will go so I can use my suppressor on this rifle. So we will remove that as well, and put the suppressor on, just so we have everything done. But yeah, we got our wrench, we got our wheeler levels, and let's open up the Maven. Check that out. Right, so this is the Maven RS 1.2, 2.5 to 15 by 44 millimeters. So just kind of an all-around scope. Nothing with crazy big zoom, and not on the low end either. So I think it'll be perfect for what I'm doing with it. So let's unbox this guy. Packaging. So, there she is. This does have illuminated reticle, which I'm pretty excited about, and it comes with a neoprene sleeve, but that scope is sweet. It's gonna look good on the Christensen. There's the ring with the level. And that goes with that. So let's get this sucker mounted. So got a little ahead of myself there with unboxing the scope, but we need to put these rings on first. So we'll take these guys out. These are Warne Rings. Partnered with Christensen to make these. Comes with a Allen wrench. Alright, so I finally got the scope bases on my pick rail mounted. I did go through and check the torque settings on the action and the torque settings on the pick rail itself. Went undid everything, blue Loctite it, and screwed all back into the proper settings that are recommended by the manufacturer. And so now we got everything level, our bases are in. I did check the eye relief on there, and so we're going to mount the scope. This is that Maven scope we're going to be mounting on this Christensen Arms modern carbon rifle. So yeah, I'll just put it back in the fast mode while I put the top rings on, get everything torqued down, and I mean, pretty easy process from here. So you can see I got those bases on. Everything's level. I tightened these down to the proper torque. It was 65 pounds on each nut. And then we're level. And here's the tops. This is that Maven we're going to be using. Pretty slick. Now that the scope is mounted and set, I'm going to remove this muzzle brake, which I am really tempted to shoot because I am pretty confident this would reduce recoil incredibly well. But once you've shot suppress it is hard to go back. So we're going to remove that one, and this is, to show you a little size difference, this is the brake for the Banish Gold 30 that I'm using. And I've already put some crush washers on there to time it. And so it's just as simple as screwing this thing on and then cranking her down, and she will be ready for a suppressor. So I get that to about there, and then I'll grab the wrench, lock this in. Get that time perfect and square. Essentially you're ready to rock and roll there. So I have that brake timed and secured on there, and now I can just throw my suppressor on. I can take it right off my other rifle. I'll just thread right on, and this baby is one step closer to being completely set up. Alright, awesome. Now we will install the M-Lok. It's the M-Lok adapter. I think it's 3.5 inches. And give that a try, see if we need a longer one. But okay, with the suppressor installed, now we will insert and install this small arca adapter for the M-Lok. I might go to a longer one. We're going to test this one out. If I don't like it, I probably will go to the longer one. But I do like having a little bit of space on the foregrip of the stock where my hand doesn't have to grab the arca and it feels right around the stock. But I will show you where we'll mount this. It's super simple. We'll just turn this over. We're going to set this M-Lok rail right in here. And just tighten that sucker down real quick. So the M-Lok, I'm just going to mount it. We'll go that direction. Get that set in there. Perfect. All right. Finger tight's good there. We're ready. I'm pretty excited about this RYDR 9. This is the Match quick release bipod. The last thing, we got the M-Lok adapter, arca plate there, suppressor installed, scope installed, leveled. Everything's good there. Now we get to install the RYDR bipod. This is their quick detach. I'll do a separate video on this bipod, but just to show you real quick, this will go on the integrated pick mount here, and it's a quick detach, which is super handy. So we're just gonna load that on there, push that down, and we are ready. That is my whole setup now. Start to finish, we got scope mounted, accessories there. Now all that's left is to go shoot it. Suppressor installed. Yeah, this thing is gonna be slick. I am pumped about this setup. Got quite a few rifle hunts coming out this season, so stay tuned for those, and hopefully we'll have something cool for you.